everyone. I hope you're having a great time. Today, we will learn about the present perfect tense and the expressions since and for. How to use these two expressions when we are using the present perfect tense. Please open your books on page 43. Enjoy your learning time. The present perfect is a verb tense which is used to show that an action has taken place once or many times before now. The present perfect is formed using have or has plus past participle. Questions are indicated by inverting the subject and has, have. Negatives are made with not. Statement. We have an example of the affirmative form. You have seen that movie many times. So we see the auxiliary verb have and the past participle of the verb see. Question. This is how we should make questions or how we should use the interrogative form. Have you seen that movie many times? So in questions, we have to use the auxiliary verb first. Negative sentences or negative form. We see an example here. You have not seen that movie many times. So we always add the negative not when we are using the negative form in a sentence. We use the present perfect with since and for. These are expressions that we often use when we are talking in the present perfect. We use for to talk about a period of time. We use since to talk about a specific point in the past. As you can see, there is a table with some examples, expressions that go with for and expressions that go with since. As we said earlier, we use for whenever we are talking about a period of time. And we use since when we are talking about a specific point in the past time. For 5 minutes, for 2 weeks, for 3 days, for 6 months, for 6 years, for 2 centuries, for a long time, forever, etc. Since 9 o'clock, since 1st January, since Monday, since December, since 1994, since 1800, since I left school, since the beginning of time, etc. So if you analyze these expressions, you will know that whenever we have a specific time, we use since. And whenever we're talking about a period of time that is not specific, we use for. Exercises. Let's see how much did we understand from the grammar parts that we discussed. Read the situations and write 2 sentences for each one. Use the present perfect form of the verbs with for and since. We've got an example here how to create these sentences. Tom and Sylvie got married in 2010. The word that we have in brackets is be. So this is how we should write sentences or create sentences by using the words for and since. They've been married for 10 years. They've been married since 2010. Now you have to try to make or create sentences by yourself using the present perfect and expressions for and since. We have the sentences given here. Jackie had her first pair of glasses when she was 8. She's 15 now. In the brackets, we have the word where. How would you create sentences in the present perfect with expressions since and for? She's worn glasses for 7 years. She's worn glasses since she was 8. Let's continue with the next given sentence. The last time I saw Ben was at his birthday party 3 months ago. In the brackets, we have the verbs not see. Please try and create 2 sentences where you use the expression for and since. The sentences should be in the present perfect. I haven't seen Ben for 3 months. I haven't seen Ben since his birthday party. Let's proceed with the next sentence. Kathy and Ted met on their first day of college. That was 2 years ago. In the brackets, we have the word no. They've known each other for 2 years. They've known each other since their first day of college. The last time I had a break was at 11 o'clock. It's 3:30 now. In the brackets, we have words not have. Please try to make sentences using expressions for and since. I haven't had a break for 4.5 hours. I haven't had a break since 11 o'clock. So as you can see in the examples, whenever we are using since, it tells exactly the time when we stopped or started doing something. And whenever we use the expression for, we're talking in general the amount of time that we spent doing something. Della has flu. It's Friday. She became ill on Saturday. In the brackets, we have the verb have. Take your time and create 2 sentences in the present perfect tense with expressions for and since. Della has had flu for 6 days. Della has had flu since Saturday. This was all for today. Thank you for your attention. Keep up the good work and have a good time. Bye-bye.